So we went over this. Sorry. So we went over everything. Everything's on YouTube. So let's address exactly what's gonna happen here. Okay. Yo, greetings from Austria, man. Love your content. Yo, I appreciate you, Dom. Much love, man. All the way from Austria. All right. So, okay. So 9.5 revert. But what? So people were confused when they said 9.5 revert, right? Clarify. It is not gonna be revert. Like characters are not gonna be deleted. I saw some tweets about that. I mean, I thought that'd be obvious, but you never know in this life. Specific things from 9.5 are going to be reverted. That's the way that, it should be worded. So let's go over these specific things that will be revert. So these are the things that I talked about initially in my videos. All gods will be affected by the following changes. Decrease base health by 30%, pretty much just round it. Decrease health by 4.9%. So when 9.5 first dropped, I actually addressed this. And I said, guys, don't make it base health. Make it scaling health. So because what the pros or some comp players did enjoy about 9.5 was in the late game, you could live at least like you used to get one tap by double tap, right? Thor double tap and autos, you explode, right? And I don't mind that, but when you have 6 slots, I feel like that should be kind of what the game looks like. If I invest six items of damage and a red pot and FG, I think that's what should be the case. But people disagreed, and I'm okay with that. So what I told them was, as a counter to this, was, hey guys, please don't make it base health and make it scaling health. So team fights late game are, you can live maybe, one rotation of a kit maximum. And then, but if you do the base health, what's going to happen is it's going to break the whole early game. And that's exactly what happened. And they didn't listen, the obvious. And then so now what's happening is everything's getting reverted from 9.5, which I agree. I like it even better than just the base health and scaling health. So decrease base health by 30%, decrease health per level by 5%, decrease base fizz prots by 30%. Same thing with fizz prot scaling per level, and same thing for magic prots. So everybody's just squishier, and now they're going to give us examples. Health 510 plus 104 per level. This is pretty much how it used to be. Then after 9.5, he had 700 HP plus 109 scaling. So he had 3k HP at level 20. This is the highest scaling HP god in the game. What's up, Brian? Thanks for the 1 year. Really appreciate it, man. So raw, for example, in 9.4, I don't know why they keep showing 9.4. They should just show 9.5 and 11. Wait, 11.6 now. Okay, you should just show this. I don't know why they're doing this. Okay, I see why. Because they're talking about the fizz prot difference. So you'd have 10 plus 2.5. Now you have a little bit more prot scaling. Magic prots, a little bit more magic prot scaling. Same HP though. I'm sorry, even less HP. Okay. So in general, we're relatively happy with the current speed of clear and NPC damage in Conquest. However, with the adjustments to the god tankiness, we understand that some adjustments will need to be made in order to retain some of the balance between the threat and clear and such. We have adjusted downward by roughly 50% of the increases made in 9.5. We will continue to monitor clear speed and general NPC threat throughout the map with the following patches. Okay. Lane minions. Decrease base health from 650 to 530. Okay, and decrease base physical prots by 4. So half the fizz prots, half the magical prots decrease by 115 HP. Okay, I agree. Decrease base prots, fizz prots by 2 to 1. Okay, 2 to 1 on archers. Yeah, increase base scaling damage for structures 60-70%. Okay, I like that. I like this. Agreed with this. Decrease base magical prots from 4 to 2. Okay, so mages are just popping waves. Decrease base health from 785, so 75 health difference in Fire Swordsman, which is Phoenix, when you take down Phoenix. Jungle Camps, base health decreased by 100, base physical procs by 15.5. Agreed. Decrease scaling health from 120 to 105. So the big difference to think about, chat, nowadays is that before, during 9.5, you could not drag camps, right? Why is this so important? Well, before you had to stay in the pit, right? And when you're staying in the pit, that means you're guaranteed to take damage. Now that you can drag camps, you won't be taking nearly as much damage if you have, you know, close to like 5 brain cells. You know, anyone below that, nothing you can do about that. Decrease base. Weird timing for a change like this. How is this a weird timing, bro? It's the best timing. The game is boring. Decrease base physical power from 10 to 8. Decrease. Okay, yes. Blue. Okay. Purple, red, same shit. Speed. Decrease HP. Decrease prots. Decrease magical prots. Fizz prots. Yes. Same thing. Speed buff guard. Yes. Decrease. Green buff. Shield buff. CD buff. Yes. Harpy. Elder harpy. Yes. Decrease. Yes. Decrease health 300. Fizz prots down to 75. Agreed. Gold Fury scaling health 325, 300. Agreed. Scaling physical power from 5 to 4. Decrease base magical power. Okay. Agreed. Oni Fury decrease scaling health from 325. Yeah, decrease health. Decrease towers, power scaling versus gods. Okay, this was really important actually because towers hit way too hard for this new patch coming in. Power scaling versus gods from 135 to 110. Agreed. Decrease power scaling versus minions 130. Okay, agree. I agree with this. This is right. I think you still have to monitor this. It could be 100% or 90. I'm not sure. We'll see though. Tier 2 power scaling 135. It should have been less. Why are tier 1s as strong as tier 2s? Right? Do you guys not agree that it should be maybe 125%, maybe 120 to make tier 2s feel impactful? So if you have tier 2 over enemy, like I don't think they understand that if there's a tier 2 in front of you at 30 minutes, it's like as if there was nothing there. Okay. Sorry, something happened. Okay, decrease. Yes. Decrease power scaling versus gods from 135 to 110%. Decrease base power scaling versus minions from 160 to 130. Decrease base health from another 500. Okay, so yeah, 1500 health less than the Titan. Decrease health per tower from 650 to 675. Sorry, 575. Okay, agreed. Assault, I don't care. Slash, I don't care. Joust, I don't care. Game modes. Okay, and this is we already went over all of this. Okay. So, okay. Yeah, so I mean, any questions on this chat? Anything that maybe YouTube or someone else would ask about this? Anybody have questions about this? Because I mean, I know there's a lot of questions. It's exactly what I said would happen. I already made a video about this. Like, it's exactly what I said would happen. Like, time to kill still the same. If they decrease base power of gods in all structures and cams, damage isn't it still the same? Decrease power of gods? Where they decrease power of gods? No, that's wrong. The starts are going to be the same, right? Yes. But you're a slash main. What do you mean you don't care? True. For each thing. Any changes to the patch they haven't already announced? Yeah, this is all the new stuff. I already went over the patch itself. It's on YouTube. This is the new stuff. I'm gonna have to get good. That is true. If you're bad, you will die. If I can push the ADC through a wave and chuck a turret at my level 2, I'm happy. I think the shell will be bought over curse a lot more now. Could be, but shell, yeah, could be. No, they didn't increase power god. Just popped in, so I missed everything. What's the tier? Looking good? Yes, everything is looking good. It's exactly what we thought would happen. So no more questions about this? Do builds change now and characters actually become meta again? I think that will be up to players to figure out, which is the way Smite should be. That's the way MOBAs are designed to be. MOBAs are not designed for the developers to make the meta. It's for the players to make the meta. Would damage mitts be stronger now? A stronger stat? I think mitts is a broken stat in general. Yeah, we're back. Crit OP now? Crit will be better, correct? I don't know about OP. I think spec is still strong, but crit will be much better in this patch. All right, so no more questions. All right, can someone? All right, Roman, you're in chat. Let's go to practice. I also did something. All right, Roman, can you pick a guardian? Pick Emir or something. Pick Athena. Oh, actually, no. I'll pick, let's see. Let's pick Bacchus and Emir. All right, let's do it again. Someone said, a lot of people were saying that my Dota comparison didn't make any sense. A lot of people were saying that, and I was like really blown away by that. Because look at this. Look at this and tell me it's okay. We're going to do a couple different examples of why I think this is so bad for the game. You're definitely going to be able to punish laners. If you're a better laner than your opponent, they will die in this patch. Yeah, they do, Kevin. They just added what they're going to do from the 9.5. So any comp player that watches this is why I think they should bring boots back. Because look at this starter, right? 10 prots, 100 health, right? Thebes is what you'd have, and you'd be level 6. Rome, go to level 6. I'm a swap team. Buy Thebes and War Flag. I'm actually gonna go med because that's what you'd have. Med or shell, right? Let's go shell. Can someone put a timer? Put it on your phone. Rome, let's fight to the death here. Bluestone Hunter's gonna be even stronger. Everything's stronger, guys. Guys, look, wait, this is science. Wait, hold it. Don't fight me yet, Rome. This is the science, guys. When there is an abundance of damage, everything can be played. When there is a lack of damage, only characters that have a lot of damage in their kits can be played. That's pretty fair to understand, right? That's pretty simple. You agree? You understand? Everybody understands that? Mojo, Need, Jalen, JB, Dellinger, agreed? Okay. I think Hi-Rez does not understand that. No get there. No understand that. So look. So let's start it. Let's start now. 2 supports at level 6 fighting. No stacks on my Thebes. "45 seconds to kill each other with no stacks on Thebes. 45 seconds. But let me clarify why this is crazy. Let me clarify. We are 2 supports. We are support, not solo lane, right? Not solo lane. We are support. We are supposed to support the team by buying items and initiating and helping team get farm, right? We are support. I don't think Hi-Rez knows what support is, guys. I really don't think they know what that is. So let me tell you why this is ridiculous, right? Now let me show you Dota for a second. I don't even know if I need to close this. I'm going to close it. Now let me show you Dota. And most of you guys are going to ask the question, right? Why compare it to Dota? Well, because it's the best MOBA out there. And let's compare it to League as well. The best MOBA out there, right? So when you're taking 50 seconds, to kill each other as supports, right? That completely kills the flow of the game. Why? Because supports are the people that are supposed to be picked on, right? Supports are supposed to create space and opportunity through invading, contesting mid camps, grabbing beats from the enemy, right? So, all right, now let's look at two supports killing each other in Dota. And why is this important? Because what this does is it allows supports to be picked. If supports are in bad position, then they get picked, right? Right now, supports can do whatever they want, wherever they want, however they want, whenever they want. And does this make the role broken? Yes, it's one of the strongest roles. But it literally makes it where the role has no... Not only does it have no significance, but it's just you're just walking around. If carries can't kill a support till they have 3 power items and 2% pen items. So let's look at a support. So what do we get? 45.9 seconds, right? 45.9 seconds, right? So we said level 6. And now we're going to give level 6 to this guy. Just like we did in Smite. We're going to give him the spells. And then we're going to give them the items that they would have at 6 minutes, which are boots and a stick. And this is why the curve of boots is so important, right? Because look at these items that I'm building. Movement speed, health regeneration, +3 all attributes. Pretty much a little bit of health, a little bit of mana, and a little bit of damage, right? This is why the curve of boots is so important, right? So we have boots, because in Smite you get free movement speed. Remember, free is just through levels, right? You have to buy them here, right? So let's look at the time to kill. We're going to start it now. So we're talking about a 7-second to a 45-second difference between Dota 2 supports killing each other and Smite 1 supports killing each other. 40 seconds difference. 40, bro. I can go take a shit, piss, wipe my ass, and come back and we still wouldn't have killed each other. That is crazy, bro. That is insane. If you're a MOBA player and you're looking at the difference and don't understand what is the difference or why, you are fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I offended you. I'm sorry that I offended you.
If you feel identified, I'm sorry.
So now let's go back to old supports, right? Let's think about old supports, right? See, before season 9.5, right? Baron with boots, you can go cooldown boots, and then you'd have like a blessing, right? Guardian's blessing. You're sitting, and no 9.5, so you're sitting around 700 HP, right? 700 HP, right? So back then, a Baron, he contests the mid camp, right? Before season 9, and he will get punished. But if the Baron, let's say he contests the mid camp versus 2 people, right? Then he drops his 2-1 and he steals a mid camp from 2 carries. That is a great play for a support. That is a significant play from a support. Was it risky? Yes. Right now, in this meta, if I see a support on mid camps, I'm not 50-50ing it. Why? Because I can never kill him. I can never set up an ambush on a Bacchus at mid camps. Why? He has 1800 HP with 40% mitigations on both magical and physical procs at level 6. That's the problem. Who here tries to kill a Bacchus at level 6? Let's say you're a Poseidon, one of the best tank killers in the game. You don't crack in him. You would never crack in him at mid camps. You would never in this meta. You would never. Now let's go back to the kill. Let's go again. All right, now, look, I'm gonna show you again the time to kill. Dude, 7 seconds, bro. This is obviously one of the better characters. I would say on average it might be 10 seconds. But it's literally crazy. And this is another reason why boots is so important. Like I said, why boots. So look, I'm not saying boots are necessary. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is there has to be something done about a tank being able to build, a support being able to build Thebes and having 40% mitigations at minute 7. There's a problem with that. There's a huge problem with that. You can't build Thebes first item and not have to think about movement speed. So that's why I think boots are a good placeholder, because it forces you. Look, let's say I wanted to greed, right? Let's switch it up, right, chat? Let's say I wanted to buy a tank item. 250 health, 4.5, right? It's really expensive item, right? So I buy this, and then this guy has boots, right? So let me chase this guy.
What are we waiting for? Let's find something to steal.
That's how OP movement speed is, chat. I could never kill this guy, but I can run away from him from the rest of my life. Do you see how that gives a, you have to choose, right? Do I want boots or do I want to be a tank early? That's options. That's variety, right? You agree? But if there is no boots in the game, then what are you going to build? You're going to build tank. You're forced to build tank. I don't know how people don't understand that. I want to ask all the no-sayers their question. I really want to ask them. I they don't even have a counterpoint or anything. They just say, no, I don't like boots. Okay, but like, why? Can you explain why? What is it? Give me a math, give me a fact. You felt so forced to build boots first. But that, yes, why are boots why are you forced to build boots first? Why? Because movement speed is the best stat in the game. Correct. Which forces the pace. That's a lie though, Stroke, is it not? Because I don't see no support buying Chronos Pendant first. What are they buying first? So then you add variety in boots. You make 5 different boots. And then you add glyph boots. Or you don't even have to do glyph boots. You can just do what Hyris did before. You buy a 1500 pot that gives you just movement speed. That was genius. The way they addressed boots was genius. Buy a 1500 pot and it adds scaling to the game, which it desperately needs. Why not just give it for free? We're going to build it first. Bro, T-Dog, have you not been listening? Because it fucking ruins the pace of the game. Why does the support at 6 minutes have full movement speed and 40% mitigations on both magical and physical at 6 minutes? I have, let's say, my first item, right? My first item on a mage. Chronos Pendant. Pretty basic, right? I have 80 power. 80 power with starter, 90 power with starter and Chronos. Then this guy has 50% mids on magic, right? How am I going to kill the support? Exactly, Loco. You're forced to build Chronos. You're forced to build Book. There's no variety. There should be variety in the boots, so then you can have variety. Which boots do I want? Do I want Travelers to get extra gold and have more MS? Do I want Warriors to have just flat out more power? Do I want attack speed just to have more attack speed? Do I want Pen? Do I want cooldown? Do I want, way more MP5? You can be very creative with boots. Jones is crazy at 3-4 minutes. I think boots are a good placeholder for pacing in a game. What's up, Pablo? You're telling me you're always forced to build the same thing? Bro, I have built Joins for fucking 12 years. Hydra's 12 years. Anybody else? Build Joins for 12 years? Anybody? Hydra's Trans 12 years. Chronos, Tahuti 12 years. XC, Kins 12 years. Anybody? I don't hear anybody complaining about that. Breastplate, 12 years. Sov, 12 years. Type shit, B. Support who got boots. Boots are good for the game. You know what they think? They think about invade meta when people think about boots. But boots has nothing to do with the invade meta. Invade meta has to do with support, because there's a lot of problems there that you have to fix before that. Yeah, I think you should have 5 to 6 options for boots. What if they did something like where you could buy either boots or speed pot? No, well, you go for it. Buy speed pot first. You can. It's 1,500 gold. Only thing you're gonna be missing is just a million stats. You'll be fast, but you'll be missing stats, region. But you should be able to. I agree. The option should be there. Boot glyphs, you can. I think boot glyphs are cool, but I think the problem with boots glyphs is that you're gonna want to get rid of boots at a certain point, right? Which is exactly why I think the 1,500 pot is genius. And it adds a layer of scaling that, like I said, Smite needs scaling. If you guys know what the word scaling means, but like, no, I'm saying like to leave that as an option because you can sacrifice move speed for defense. Yes, exactly. I agree with you. If let's say the guy in front of me, let's say I'm a support, I'm Maui, and this guy's a Baron support. I go boots, he goes Thebes first, right? That guy, if he goes to the middle of the lane and it gets caught, he's dead. So that's the trade. He wants to be tanky early, well, you're gonna get punished. Right? Let's say, for example, I have boots, he has Thebes. We fight without moving anywhere. I get punished, right? Because I wasn't able to use my movement speed and he uses tankiness, him being tanky. So then he gets rewarded. No, you can't do that, Roman, because then you would keep your boots. You'd keep your boots 100%. You would just buy the 1,500 pot as extra movement speed. And then that would fuck the game. You need to be able... The reason the speed pot is really good is that it gives you the same MS as boots do. It gives you the same MS as boots do, and then you're able to trade off for a luxury item: mantle, bloodforge, heartseeker, erendite, duality. Is every support buying Thebes bad? Yes, it is, because there's no that item is the best, but it also has to do with the pace of the game, right? Because Thebes is a stacking item, meaning you get less value. You get less value than you would if you just bought Sov off the bat. But the problem is that every game is going 30 minutes. No game could be won in 20 or 17 minutes, right? Because of all the fucking bullshit comeback mechanics and infinite HP. So you're always going to win with Thebes because you're always going to get to that point of the game. Now, let's reverse it. Let me give you a little bit of a different perspective. Now, let's say the game is won in 17 minutes through pressuring Gold Fury, Pyro into fire, and you win every lane, you win every map, right? You win every lane, you win every fight. Sov is more value, right? Because Sov was giving you value off the bat, and you were able to pressure the map because of Sov. Understand? But right now, because of 9.5, every game goes 30 minutes. Guaranteed. Unless the other team is literally throwing the game, you should not lose before 30 minutes. Unless they literally, if you just sit under your Phoenix, defend, then they get the Phoenix, you back up, you go to your Titan room, you sit in the fountain and defend the Titan, there's no way they end. No way. Yeah, you've been forced to buy Thebes for the last, since 9.5, you've been forced to buy Thebes. No, I disagree, need name. I disagree that Arrow's done. Because if you're able to delay the game, which you can in this map very easily, and you know that the game is slow, so now Arrow building your starter items has more thought now, right? Because you're not sure if the game's gonna go 20 minutes or 40 minutes. It's a prediction, right? Instead of just knowing the game's gonna go 35 because of 9.5, now you have to predict. Should I go Erendite? Should I go Death Toll? They have a strong lane. I feel like I'm scared, so I'm gonna go Death Toll to sustain. I feel like our lane is even. I'm gonna go Arrow and try to scale. It's that simple. That's what I'm saying. There is no early game. And the fact that people will say, yeah, but I've killed people in the early game. Yeah, but does it matter? No, it does not, bro. You're a fool if you think killing someone in the early game matters. Why do you want all these changes when we're going to move to Smite 2 anyways? Because this is going to impact Smite 2. Oh, I was about to unload. Will this patch bring hybrid subs back, like going Baron support with a regrowth first? No, because there's no boots. With no boots, you need Thebes. Thebes will outscale you. You go Baron regrowth, the other guy goes Thebes, you're gonna lose every 2v2. Yes, Nooser, because the 15, all those kills and all that map play you had in the early game doesn't matter. I got your name. I'm dropping on YouTube. Yeah, I literally, a rank game, you can lose 25 kills to 3 and still know that there's a 30 or 40% chance you can win. That's insane. That's insane math. If you look at those statistics and think that's normal, you're a fucking, I mean, not going to say it, but you know. I think red is pretty bad. It's a scaling buff. Scaling means it needs power.
Let me know when you want me to start it, like where you
Roman, it's very simple. What sport do you guys watch? Basketball? Okay, look. You win the first 3 quarters of the game, right? It's 85 to 40, right? You dominate the first 3 quarters of the game. In the last quarter, if the losing team makes a 3-pointer, it's worth 6 points. Why? Because we feel bad for them. What do you think about that? Well, Hi-Res thinks it's correct.